Welcome to Parrot Talk Podcast. I'm Dan.
And I'm Louis. And today we're going to be going over KSI's Dissimulation album.
So what we're going to do, we're going to start off from his first track and work our way through his tracks, basically just rating them from either My Batty Cheeks Have Been Bruised, which is basically the best track there is, to the second one, which is Car Banger, something you can just slap in the car. It's fun. It makes you bop. This kind of slaps, so it's something like, it's okay.
It's a strong regular, a real strong regular.
Yeah, it's just decent, but it does the job. And then we got decent but skippable, so if it comes on, you'd probably listen to it, but you would also skip it at some points. And the last one didn't even tickle the ear. Basically, it's just whack.
Trash, pretty much.
I'd skip it, I'd get rid of it.
Probably shouldn't have been on the album,
Yeah,
but
just
suppose you got to do what you got to do.
That's what I mean, yeah. So what we do, start on the first one, which is What You Been On. Now, What You Been On for me, personally, Louis, I think is probably one of his best tracks on this album. I don't know.
Like the delivery, the beat, this is probably his best performance in like overall.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I think it shows like how much he's actually evolved in the album, like, and how much he's evolved from like a rapper coming from like a Lamborghini, like
pretty much a YouTube rapper to like transforming into like a real rapper now.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much with this
so
stuff.
I mean, yeah. So to me, this is definitely it's probably, I wouldn't say like it's bruised my batty cheeks, but today I was playing it in the car, and for me, it does slap in the car. It is a good song.
Yeah, I'd confirm that as well. Certified car banger.
Yeah, so definitely for me, definitely like What You Been On has been definitely something I'd bang in the car, and I think a lot of other people as well have said good things about this one.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good car banger.
And it's a really good introduction to this album as well. Like it really sets the tone for this. Like KSI ain't messing around with this album no more. He's going for it. He sees the prize. He wants the prize. He's going for it.
Boom.
Boom.
But yeah, I think like you said, it sets the tone in it. So like when I first heard his album and I played this track, I thought, oh Jesus, my guy's actually evolved a little bit.
It's done.
Like when that beat dropped, I thought, oh my God, okay. But yeah, he did well on that one. I did well on that one. Now the next one will be Cap featuring Offset. Now I have like really mixed opinions with Cap, and I think that's only because I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on this one. Like it's a good song, but again it's like mediocre in a way. Like I can see it on the radio.
Yeah, like I don't know if I really felt like KSI's like vocal mixing and like his tone on this track like overall fit the track. I suppose it was different from his usual stuff, so he was going experimental with it. So he was kind of going out of his comfort zone, even though it was still in the trap genre. Like it had an experimental feel to it. So it might be one of them tracks where it could grow on you in the future. It's definitely one of those.
Yeah, I think like the chorus and the hook, basically like, bitch no cap and all that, like wanna be friend no cap. I think like that there, like that's what reels me in. But like the verses, like meh, they're okay. They're nothing special. Like it's just an okay track. There's nothing special. And I think Offset could have probably done a little bit better on this album. Like I've heard better songs by Offset, so it isn't something I'm strongly in love with. But it is something that I'd probably listen to again. So it just kind of slaps. It kind of slaps, but I have to be in the mood for this one.
It's certainly decent, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with that one. It
kind of slaps.
Yeah.
And by the way, on this, I'm assuming that me and Louis are both gonna have different opinions on some of these songs. So this is where we might start struggling. But right now, we're doing well. But the next song is Poppin'. Now this is the one without Crypt. We'll get onto that one later. But this is just Poppin'. Now again, this is a mixed opinion.
Like, in my opinion, for this track, like, KSI truly did carry this track, in my opinion, and that's real good coming from a so-called YouTube rapper in the past. Like, a so-called YouTube rapper competing with real rappers on this level it's a huge step for KSI, and I love the beat. The beat is amazing for this
when
track.
That beat dropped in, it was mad. But then, like, for me, it's like, again, I agree with Louis on that one. Like KSI, I reckon KSI carried it. I reckon KSI was a lot better than Little Pump. I'm Smoke Purp. Definitely Little Pump. I hate Little Pump. I think his stuff is whack. Like I hate the way he squeals on the mic. It just annoys me. But he did carry the track in my opinion.
In my opinion, I felt Little Pump did like kind of deliver, and Smoke Purp as well. Like some like the same old energy, which kind of like blew him up in the first place with just the raw, ignorant trap flows over like an ignorant trap beat in a way. So I feel as though they still brought something to the table, but it just didn't feel as hard as it could have went. Like,
It didn't hit. It didn't hit. For me, it just didn't hit. Like, the beat was banging, and like, if I was in a club or something and this came on, I'd probably bang to it. But like, I don't know. I feel like all artists did what they do, but it just didn't really mesh that well. Like I said, like Smoke Perp's verse was decent. He was alright on the chorus. He was okay there. But like Lil Pump, I don't know. It just did what Lil Pump does, but for me, it's just not really much. He didn't really say much.
It's kind of just decent. It was, kind of decent.
Bath salt, crack rock, whatever you were saying.
Yeah. You bowled around my wrist.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie, that is kind of catchy as fuck. Like I can't really mess with that like that.
It's decent. It is decent. We can't argue with it. It's not terrible. But again,
it's probably one of the worst tracks on the entire album.
Yeah. Again, I don't really think any of these like are crap. Like I don't think I like ever like. Actually, I don't know. Maybe there might be a few down the line, but most of them are all right. Whereas that one, I think, it's okay. When I first listened to it, I quite enjoyed it. When I started listening to it a bit more, I started to hate it, and I don't know why. I just did. But when the beat dropped for me, that's when it was good, and it got ruined. Yeah. So I think it's a decent but skippable.
Same.
Like if it came on, I might listen to it, but then also again I might just be like, nah, I can't bother to skip it. Just get out of there. Now next one is Houdini. Now this is a beast. Yeah, this is a good track.
This KSI went for something completely like
different.
Yeah.
I've never heard like a YouTube rapper. I'm gonna put this in quotation. YouTube rapper. Like I think he's now with this album. I think he's surpassed YouTube rapper. I would call him now. Is an artist at that point. At this point,
like he's really got that tone. Like if you just listen to this without like knowing who KSI was first, and just say for example, it popped in like a Spotify playlist, like you wouldn't really think it would be like associated to like a YouTube rapper. You'll be thinking, yo, it's just
a normal. It's just another artist.
Yeah.
But like, this is definitely a club banger. Like I can hear this in the club, and like when it comes, like the thing is, I've heard this on the radio now like 5 or 6 times, which is just crazy to see because obviously I've gone from watching him in my bedroom, like him playing FIFA in his room, to now like making mainstream music, which is pretty sick. Really,
pretty much some of like the biggest like current artists, Tion Wayne and
straight up, man. Like, the numbers he's racking in is actually unbelievable, isn't it? On some of his new songs, especially when like Houdini came out. When the first time I heard Houdini, I thought, yo, this is a
and the beat is a holy shit. This was one of my favorite tracks off the entire album. Like,
100%. Yeah. I think if anyone hates on this one, they're either like ear blind. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. I personally like this track.
Yeah, this is definitely my batty cheeks have been bruised.
Yeah.
Best one of the day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
My batty cheeks are bruised and I heard this one straight up. That's a sick one. No, but definitely Houdini, one of the best tracks. Now the next one will be Bad Little Vibe. Again for me, this is a certified banger. Like this is an amazing. This is a vibe and a half. It's what it is. Like the title of the song is what this song actually. It's how I feel when I'm listening to it.
You don't even need to get me started on this track. From the beginning with Jeremiah's Flow. I've never even heard of this artist before, but it's somebody I'm gonna have to definitely check out on Spotify and YouTube on the song in the future, wherever his stuff is being uploaded to. Because this dude, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he does good on the hook, innit?
Complete different tone, like Jesus. Holy shit.
I love his voice in it, and the thing is, like, this is the first time I've ever heard like KSI kind of like sing in a way. Like he has like a little singing part, and I think it sounds quite good with the auto tune. And like I thought I was gonna hate the auto tune on KSI because like Uncontrollable and stuff like that. When he slapped auto tune on, he did get a lot of hate for that and a lot of stick. But I think on this album and especially this song, I think the auto tune worked well on it, and he just sound pretty sick on this one.
It does really all just like blend together. And a good R&B track really. Like it really does like set like a place for the album like halfway through.
Yeah, straight up. I can agree with that. I think for me, my batty cheeks have been brutal. I think it has to be that because there's not many songs in this album that I think Jesus, that's amazing. But for me, this one is like
this is one of the best. Yeah,
this is an amazing track.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I think we both agree on this one. Bad Little Vibe is batty cheeks have been bruised. Now the next one is How's It Feel. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna have a little. I'm gonna play this one a little bit. I'm gonna give it a little taster because I sometimes forget about what they sound like. Skip into it. Long way from the bottom, baby. This is how I feel. Wearing a new chain, kissing the loop, all this a V.
It's almost got a Travis Scott feel to it, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so now I remember which one it is.
Especially with the vocals.
Tell me how I feel. I have mixed opinions on this one. I don't think it's terrible. Like I said, not many songs in this album are terrible, but I've heard better. It's okay.
It doesn't really sound too like original either. Like it just kind of it's hitting that vibe, but it's not.
It sounds so generic.
Yeah.
Like it sounds really, really generic. It's not a bad song. Again, I don't really know what to say about this one. I haven't got much to say about it. I think it's just
just decent, really.
Just decent. But I wouldn't say. I don't know if it's skippable because I think I'd carry on listening to it. I think it just kind of slaps. It's like meh. It's like Cap.
Yeah.
It just kind of slaps slightly.
But it's only.
Oh, do you think it's
just
skippable?
decent? I think it's skippable because it just sounds like some like like. It's still like an alright track, but it's like the production is still good. Like the production throughout like most of this album is really good.
Yeah.
But like the vocal performance on it just seems a bit. It just seems a bit lackluster in my opinion.
It doesn't. I don't know. Like some of the other songs like hit quite well. Like, but this one just doesn't hit me like in that way. I can say skippable. Yeah, I reckon it would come on. It depends on how I feel. Yeah, I could skip it. How it feel in the middle, right in the middle. Decent but skippable. So it's not bad. It's quite good. It's alright. So now we have Wake Up Call.
With Trippie Redd.
I'm gonna give it a play. I love this song. Trippie Redd carried this song in my opinion. The intro's so long, isn't it? Jesus. Don't wake up when it's too late. You hate.
And the music video for this though.
Yeah, it's sick.
They really went for it.
Yeah, it's the wake up call. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure you've already heard the song. Trippie Redd carried it. Jesus, he sounds sick on this. But on the other hand, for me, I don't know about you, Lou. For me personally, KSI didn't sound too good on it.
It sounded alright. In my opinion, it kind of just fit the vibe of it. Like in my opinion, I'd put it on like a kind of decent but slaps though. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Because I won't skip it because Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
But then I think KSI does drag it down this one. I don't know. I feel like I don't think there's any auto-tune in KSI's vocals in this one, is there? It just sounds really deep, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be a touch.
Like Trippie Redd revenue. Revenue. It's like that, innit? So I don't vibe with this one. There's nothing too special. Again, nothing I'm digging on it apart from Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd carried it. Like I said, he did quite well with Trippie Redd. But the music video on this is sick.
Yeah, that would be like a god tier.
I'm a big fan of If it was just if we went off music videos, then it'd be the top. But with KSI's vocal on the track, I don't think it was that good. I don't know about you. For me, again, I go with the kind of slaps, But I don't know.
Yeah, kind of the same. Because like KSI does have like his part in a way, but it kind of just sinks into Trippie Redd's bit. Like if anything, this could just be a Trippie Redd song, and KSI just does the verses on it.
Yeah, it's more of a KSI. It's more of a Trippie Redd featuring KSI. Like that's how KSI was carried in this song personally. Again, it wasn't bad. None of his songs are bad. It was just it was alright. It's a vibe because of Trippie Redd. That's my personal opinion on this one. So Wake Up Call. Yeah, it's a wake up call. That's a vibe. That bit's a vibe. Next we have Killer Killer. So
Killer.
Do you remember the song?
I think I might need a refresher on that.
Refresh it. There we go. So, I mean, again, it's like... in the car, it bangs, like, if I'm honest with you. Like, in the car, it's a vibe. And I do like it. It's not bad. KSI's part's not too bad. The featured artist as well.
The featured artists are good.
The vocals are amazing on this. It sounds really good. And I do know this is actually like a lot of people's personal favourites. I've been seeing like a lot of tweets and stuff. A lot of people's personal favourite is Killer Killer. I can see why. But for me, it's not up there amazing. Like Houdini and Bad Little Vibes, they're like they're amazing. They're out of this world, in my opinion. But Killer Killer is like meh.
Yeah, like in my opinion, if I'm just that snippet I've heard, I might need to like re-listen to that full song again. But it felt as though like KSI didn't really like keep up with like the energy off the featured artist. Like the featured artist kind of just seemed to like really own her spot on that.
So like Wake Up Call again. Like Trippie Redd and that one. Yeah, I can agree slightly. I can agree. However, I don't think his part was bad. And the auto-tune wasn't terrible in it again. So, for me, it's a car banger. I do like this song.
I'd say it's decent but skippable. How about
decent but skippable?
Decent but skippable, yeah.
No.
I didn't really feel that one. Like in my fully honest opinion, like
he's a killer. Yeah, but obviously
like you
can't take into account his part. You got to take into account that song all in general. Like she carried it. Hers is amazing. Like, his part, I think, is decent. I don't think it's bad.
Well, decent kind of slaps, like kind of fits in that one for me. Like if anything, if we're taking in, it kind of meets the middle road on this one.
I don't know. I think it's just kind of slaps. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. We're going kind of slaps. I guess we have to meet halfway that one. Yeah. This is the issue. If it was me, that would be going in car banger, but. And I guess it was Louis. It would be going in decent but skippable. But we have to take turns. Now we have Domain. I'm not gonna play this one. We've both heard this one plenty of times. This, I don't really like it. I'm honest with you.
Don't really like it.
No.
Wait. Do a refresher off it real quick.
You need a refresher again.
Just
Jesus,
yeah,
man. Okay. Have you even listened to the album?
No, bro. I've listened to the album. I remember clear tracks on there. Yeah, okay, I remember it now.
Yeah.
I remember it now.
This, I know why he's put it in there, because performing it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, to listen to that perform would be amazing. But that is the closest to me. That track is the closest to KSI's old KSI, like the La Lamborghinis and all that crap. So, like, I don't know. I don't really like it. Yeah, it's the most unedited, the most unproduced, in my opinion. That's what it feels like. It doesn't something like tickle. I can't just sit and listen to it.
But if anything, you could really class it as a car banger, due to how like minimal the production is and like the things which need to really slap in it, slapping it. No. You're not feeling that with that.
If you was in the car, you put it on, you'd be banging to it. No way. On your Todd, on your own. No way.
Maybe. Like if it just came on, I was like halfway through the album. Like I'd probably like start bopping to it.
No, this to me don't even tickle the ear. It's terrible.
Does it even tickle the ear?
It's terrible. I hate this song.
Considering the performance value of it.
Yeah, but that's performance value. But we're not listening to it perform. Listen to it just like there. It's just there, isn't it? If I was listening to it perform, this would probably be the best performed one. This would probably be beating my batty cheeks when I'm there. Jeez. But listen to it like just with headphones or on a speaker. It doesn't tickle.
Yeah,
it's just not got that kind of like. It's not a. You can't really bop to it. Like if you was there, you could dance to it or whatever. Fucking be hyped to all your mates or whatever. But with it being, it's not for me. This one at all.
I'd say it's a car banger, but even though I'd say it's a car banger, I'd still say it is in the range of decent but kind of skippable. Because I'm only saying it's a car banger because of like I can see the potential in it. I can hear the potential off this track.
You got to take it for what it is. Damn. You can't try and like this because if you're gonna see the potential, like okay, if it's getting performed, then it'll be one of the best ones. But for what it is now and how you listen to it, it's for me it's
decent but kind of skippable if anything.
Didn't tickle the ear, man. It's terrible. I would never put on. That's the only track I wouldn't have put on.
Jeez.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it didn't tickle the ear. I mean, do you think it's decent but skippable?
Well, if anything, there needs to be at least one track. Which
I got one track that's going in there. I got one track that's going in there. So we can put that in decent but skippable if you like.
Alright, okay.
Because you think it's a car banger. We'll take it that. It's not terrible, but performed will be better. Next, we got everyone knows this one Down Like That.
Probably the best song.
You like it?
The features, the chorus. That song was stuck in my head for months.
SX.
When that came out.
SX did a good job on this one. However, again, I don't really think flipping Rick Ross. I don't think he did a good job on this. Personally, I think he half-assed this song so much. His verse was whack.
I thought he did his thing on it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Actually,
yeah. Like it was got like this is. It's one of them songs where I could actually like put it in a playlist, like listen to this. Like everyone kind of did the thing on this.
Again, for me, I don't like this song.
You don't like this song?
No. Other than SX, no.
I feel the opposite. Like the whole vibe of it. Like,
so what are you saying this one would be then? What were you thinking?
Like,
Top?
Yeah, this would be the top one. This was one of the best tracks on the album.
No. You're trying to tell me this is just as good as Houdini and Bad Little Vibe? You're telling me that's up there?
I'd say it's definitely as good as Houdini. Like Bad Little Vibe was.
If it was a possible, if like that's even higher.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is sick. That's because that's my kind of music. Like Bad Little Vibe and Houdini, they're kind of the songs I listen to on a normal, and then like What You Been On, that's something I like again. I wouldn't put on all the time, but it's something I'd listen to quite regularly.
Yeah, I get
this.
No. That I think down like that's like enough to like the chorus alone is like enough to carry it up to that level, like due to how catchy it is.
SX, like I like that's what I like about it. Why you gonna get me down like that? Down like that.
Like that on its own. You can't say that as a top tier. You cannot hate.
Yeah, but you can't. The whole song, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know the whole song. Everybody really did their part, and it's like to be fair, the beat may have slightly carried, but like even with a beat like that, you still need to perform. It still needs to be a vibe. It still needs to be a bop. Like everybody really did their part on that one, in my opinion. That's why it's like why it would be in. And my batty cheeks are being breezed for me.
No,
100%. That's why
this kind of slaps. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
This kind of slaps.
This kind of slaps.
Me too.
Yeah, because I don't think
it's a car banger. If anything, if the lowest it can go is a car banger, because come on.
I don't know.
I like me sound like that. Like in the car, you can't say it doesn't slap. Like
it just kind of slaps, man. It just kind of slaps.
Slaps.
There's nothing special about it.
Kind of slaps.
It doesn't do much.
Bro, the chorus alone.
Yeah, but okay, fair enough. But in my opinion, like for example, Killer Killer, just the chorus alone brought it up to a car banger. But we brought it as a kind of slap. And I think this song's on par with Killer Killer. Like I said, I think Killer Killer is a car banger.
I guess I'll have to agree. It's kind of slaps. Like if I were going, well, if it was me, 100% minimum a car banger, if not higher. Because this was.
Well, how about we do this then? How about we put Killer Killer and Down Like That in the car banger?
That seems fair.
Because I personally think I definitely think Killer Killer is a car banger.
That seems.
That's me looking a bit better now. Again, I'm not hating on him for Down Like That, and I don't think Down Like That's a terrible track. But for me personally, I just didn't really do much apart from it. Like when I first heard it, and I heard SX, and I love SX, and I love the stuff he does, and I always listen to his kind of stuff he does. So when I heard him coming in to the song, I thought, oh, this would be sick. And then like Rick Ross, Ring Around the Roses. What the fuck's that about?
No. But
the biggest in the game.
I know it's not like kind of like oldish trap style, but it's still
way better stuff than that. Like he's produced so much better stuff than that.
It's still slapped on that kind of track though. It still fit.
It fit, but I don't know. It's just something missing. There's something missing with that. Like it just seemed so empty. Like with Rick Ross's part, it seems so empty.
So it seemed enough for me. On that one, like that was almost like peak of the album for me, in my opinion.
No. But we're pretty car banger. We're both agreeing on car banger. Okay. Now, Undefeated. I'm gonna have to give this another listen really quick. I'm gonna let you guys listen with us. I think Louis, you're gonna need another listen, alright?
Yeah.
Undefeated. I'll skip into it slightly. Yeah, I was always a fan of this song.
Okay, KSI's vocals are crazy.
Yeah, massive.
Holy. Yo, that's hitting different now, you know. That's hitting different, yo.
Do you know what, right? Do you know what seems weird? It feels like, with this Undefeated one, I can tell it was made after the match. Like after the boxing match. Like, I don't know why. It just seems like
the
more
energy,
confident. Like, yeah. It seems like more like, he's telling you, like, yo, I'm undefeated. That's it, I'm undefeated. No one can beat me. Like, he just seems more confident on the mic. That's a banger.
Yeah, definitely. Like the whole energy, his presence, the beat as well. Like this is probably one of his best vocal performances on the album because I feel like this was like a song where like he really like dug in and found himself in the music.
Yeah.
That's like corny as that sounds. Like
Felt comfortable, didn't it? He felt comfortable.
Yeah, he felt truly comfortable like doing his thing. Like he's been doing it. He's been at the game now, and he's kind of like mastering his craft and like coming clear to like what he wants his stuff to like.
Yeah.
Truly hit. Like
how he sees his future songs. But yeah, no, I like this one. I definitely like this one. This is a car banger. Again, it's not up there with Houdini and Bad Little Vibes just yet. But this is definitely a car banger.
This is definitely one of the good ones.
This is something I whack on the car. It's just like, it's like what you've been on. It's kind of the same kind of vibe with that one, and I like that.
Yeah, I'd agree. 100% a car banger in this one.
Boom.
One of his like best songs on the album though.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can't disagree with that one. Next one, Millions. Again, I'm gonna give this a little more another play. We need to skip into it slightly.
I remember this one. This is one of his most like best lyrical performances.
I think he lets you in on a bit more, a bit more personal. But I don't know.
You can feel it. You can feel the emotion as well. Even though it's through the auto-tune, you can really feel that he's trying to just like let out what he's been feeling to like the rest of the world and just give like everyone else like a peek into like how he's really feeling.
But I don't know. I don't like it though. I don't personally like it. I don't know. When I listen to music, I like something that makes me move, or it does hit my emotion. Like, it doesn't really do that. He lets you in, which is kind of cool. You know, I like that he does that. And he kind of needed something like this on his track, on his album, to spice it up a little bit. Because obviously his audience is a very vast audience, in different ages and genres and stuff. So that's why I reckon that's why you bring such different. Because this album is so versatile, so different, but it's so many different kind of songs, different kind of styles.
Yeah,
there's not one different style.
If anything, it's kind of been pushing out his comfort zone again to like kind of bring like a calm down track. It kind of reminds me of. I was gonna say like sad boy music, but it doesn't really fit in that zone. It kind of just it's like an upbeat. I don't even have the words to describe this track, but it does hit for me.
You like this one?
I like it.
But is it something you put on the car and you start bopping to?
I don't think it's meant to be one of them. No.
I know it's not. But that's how, like I said, that's how I see music. I like something that makes me move and makes me groove a little bit. Well, that's more like. Don't get me wrong. I like the sad music as well, like the sad boy music.
Yeah.
I used to love like X's stuff, all that kind of stuff. But that I don't know. I'm not a fan. For me, it's decent but skippable. Yeah, it's down there with Domain. It's like just as
like
same power as Domain, really.
I'd say it's a bit better, but I wouldn't put it in like any of like the highest categories, like the My Batty Cheeks or the Car Banger category. If anything, I'd put it in like it kind of slaps though, because this weren't destined to be like a car banger or like one of them just like straight banger tracks. It's one of them tracks where it's just like a come down track and it's just like a let you in after like all the things, all like the whole track list is being played through, and then it's something to just really let you in at like the end of the album, like kind of like an outro. Like this song would have been like the perfect outro.
But like, I think it is on his normal album. His normal album. We're on the deluxe edition, by the way. That's why there's a few more songs. But I think on his normal album, if you go to it, I think this is his last one. It is, Millions is his last one. So
this was really a perfect outro.
Sense. I guess it's just kind of like letting you down and letting you in on his feelings or whatever it is he's trying to let you know.
Just trying to like get out his last emotions before like it's over really.
He's just letting you in. After the album, he's letting you in. But for me, I don't know. I don't personally like it. I think it's decent but skippable. Like I like it and I appreciate it, but I would just skip it.
I do get where you're coming from, because like listen to music from like two different standpoints. I just put it in like the kind of slap range, if anything.
I can accept that though.
Yeah.
I can accept the song for what it is, but I would personally like if it came on, I'd skip it. But I do also think it is a good song.
Yeah.
It's not a bad song.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I can do it kind of slaps. It just kind of slaps.
Yeah.
We go with that. Next is Complicated.
The first of the bonus tracks on the album.
So we're gonna play this bonus track if you haven't already heard it. It's the deluxe edition, so you've got to go and listen to a few more songs that he's put out. Then go ahead. I'm gonna skip slightly in, so if you want to listen to it again, go to his Spotify or his YouTube.
Some favors, no. The instrumentals. I'm trying to recognize these. I'm gonna keep it real, sticking to the statement.
So that's Complicated. It's a complicated one for me. I don't hate it because you know what? It's all right. It's okay. I think I'm gonna put out there. This kind of slaps. It's there with millions. It kind of slaps. It's all right. It's not a car banger. It's not something I'd whack in the car. He's not done a bad job on it. It is just himself.
It's definitely just like a real decent song. Yeah, it's just a bonus track.
It's all right. It's okay. It's not too bad. Nothing bad about it.
The instrumental's interesting though. I like the instrumental. Just like it's different from like everything else which has been on the album so far.
That's true. Yeah, it's just a bit of a different vibe, doesn't it?
It's got a bit of a like almost like a young leanish type vibe to it. Like,
yeah. I know what you mean.
Not with the vocals, but like especially like with the instrumental completely. Like but a kind of slaps. Definitely kind of slaps.
So we're gonna go for kind of slaps, yeah.
Yeah, a real like mid tier.
Yeah, it's all right. Nothing bad. Not really much to say about it. It's okay. Does the job, I guess. The next one is Tides. Now this one's featuring AJ Tracey and Rich the Kid. Okay, so it's a decent song. I'll give it a little play. I like this song personally. Okay, so that is the Tides. KSI did amazing on this song. I love KSI's part on it. It's amazing. AJ Tracey's decent, and again, Rich the Kid's alright. I personally think KSI carried this one again, the same as Poppin'. I think the artists let him down a little bit. Again, I love AJ Tracey stuff, and I actually like Rich the Kid stuff as well. But for me, KSI brought this one through.
I feel KSI did his part, but I don't really feel like it overshined like any of the other artists on this. Like Rich the Kid, like kind of just like delivered like his regular verse. Like his voice sounds good.
He did what he usually does.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all right. And then again, AJ Tracey. I think I've seen AJ Tracey's done better stuff.
Yeah,
he definitely has done way better stuff. AJ Tracey's brought some of the stuff he's done.
He's done some crazy songs. Actually, if anything, it's like kind of just like an average verse on both the artists really.
There's nothing special. I think KSI just again shine through. And I think the reason why KSI is shining through so much is because we all know him as a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And we've all seen him come from that to this, and you think, yo, how is he out? How is he playing the game with people that have been doing this as their full-time career or their full-time path or whatever it is?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like and getting artists like these on the track
as well. That's just big names, man.
Yeah, AJ Tracey and Rich the Kid, like definitely some.
Not small artists at all.
No,
in any respect.
Means, I'd say it just kind of slaps though. Again,
I think it's a car banger, me.
It's a car banger.
Yeah. His KSI's got a good vibe in it, man. Makes me move a little bit. Again, that's how I judge music. But it makes me move. I really like this song.
I guess I could see it slapping in a car.
It definitely does.
Because of the instrumental and all.
Definitely does, believe me.
And like even like a subpar verse from like Rich the Kid only like slaps. To be fair.
Again, no one did bad. They didn't do bad. I just heard better from Rich the Kid and AJ Tracey, but KSI slaps this one. So it's Tides. So we're gonna car banger. Yeah, it's definitely a car banger. It's sick. Now we have another one, and that is Night to Remember. Now this one's featuring Randolph and SX again. Let's play it. I'll skip in slightly again.
hacker up on my odor, so millions is how I'm smelling. I love it when they're complaining. The weed is fading to the night. Yeah, the weed is fading in the night. I can change your life and be right back. Yeah, let me hear it talk, hear that bite back. Take that pussy for a walk in the air. She can have the night. Feel like this. The weed is fading.
There you go.
It's alright.
That's your number. SX came through as always. SX always comes through in his tracks. He's so auto-tuned, but it's so sick.
Yeah.
Like no one's like. Can you name anyone that sounds like SX? Really?
No,
I can't name anyone.
His vocal, he's got like the perfect like hook voice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sick, man. It's so sick.
It's very catchy.
KSI did well. I'm not a fan of Randall's voice. I don't like his voice. It's very squeaky.
Yeah. There's not many tracks I've heard like Randolph really
Sounds
just
good.
like.
He doesn't really sound too good. Like, no hate on Randolph at all. I respect his grind and his music's not bad. But I don't really like his voice on the track. Just not for me personally. I know plenty of people that like him, but I'm not a massive fan.
There's only one track I really like.
What was that one?
Beerus.
Beerus. I'm a god like Beerus. Yeah.
Like that was probably like my favorite
Yeah.
track by KSI, which he's made. Like both the artists slapped on that, but like on this was just kind of decent as well, to be honest.
Kind of slaps.
Yeah, kind of slaps. Yeah, like it just felt like a bonus track. Like it didn't really like do much on it.
I can see why it's in this part. I can see why it's in the
definitely,
deluxe.
definitely.
It doesn't really belong on his album. It's okay. It's alright.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
It's kind of
slaps. Yeah, we both agree. Kind of slaps. It's not bad. It's not good. Just one of them. Now Poppin' featuring Crypt. This one for me. I'm not even gonna play it. It's going straight into. Didn't even take over the year.
Yep. Same.
Now there's a reason behind that. With no hate on Crypt at all. He just doesn't blend in this song. This song is not Crypt. Crypt sounds like a diss track, God. Like to me, that's what it sounds like. He should stick with diss tracks. And not that he doesn't make good music, 'cause he's made a few good songs. But again, he's like, I don't know, he's all right.
It's just a lyrical miracle flow, isn't it? On a track like this, where it's meant to be just like an
This
energetic,
is a vibe, energy, yeah,
vibey banger.
Yeah.
And then he just comes through with just like some mad
Yeah,
double
and a
time
miracle
60
flow.
bar,
Like,
like
like it's sick. Like that kind of stuff takes talent, and that's sick. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
yo, that's beastie, man. Keep that up. But it doesn't have the same vibe that KSI and the other artists came with.
Yeah, so it kind of just like nulls the energy off the track. Really, like you hear that like after like the beginning section, and then it just it doesn't do anything to like help make the track any better. If anything, it just slows it down. Like it's
It brings like the other artists keep it up. Even though I'm not a big fan of again Little Pump, but he just kind of like brings the energy down on it.
Yeah.
Like you're there like banging and bopping to it, and it's like his verse is so long, and it just takes forever to get through it, and then he's just spitting actual bars when the other artists haven't really said much else.
It's not something you listen to like in your car with like your mates or anything like that. It's not something. It's like the Crypt verse is on, and it's
He's like whoa,
you're just
come
like
on.
whoa,
Yeah.
Start trying to spit every bar, like listen to every exact lyrical miracle bar which he spits. Like I ain't disrespecting him. The guy's
Got mad talent.
yeah, he's got mad
Not
talent.
many like nowadays. Not many artists. Like this is what like takes from the old rappers to the new rappers. Like the new rappers usually don't really come with many bars. To be honest, they just come with a vibe. Where old rappers like Eminem, like their kind of bars amazing. And I think Crypt's on that kind of page rather than the newer kind of page. If that makes sense.
But he's not really doing anything.
But I think Crypt personally should go like back to like Eminem style, man.
Yeah.
'Cause, like his bar, like his breakdown, and the things he comes up with, and the metaphors he uses are amazing. Like it's mad.
Yeah, but it's I agree with that, but like it's not something I'd like personally listen to because it doesn't really. It's not.
So it's not something I vibe to.
Yeah.
It's like sick to listen to. Like yo, that's mad. That like the breaking down sounds cool and all that. But for me, again, everyone's different. We all have different music tastes. But I like the vibey songs. I like to be able to vibe and bottom my head to it. And that's what kind of music I listen to on an everyday basis.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
But this is mine and Lewis. Are you happy with this?
Yeah, I'm
Happy with this, yeah. This is our tier list now. If you guys have different opinions, do come on and change it. You can use our template that we've got on the tier master. Also, comment in the section below any other video ideas that you might have or any other albums you want us to review.
And soon we're gonna be reviewing your music as well. That's what we've got planned.
Yeah.
So we'll be post in the description how you can submit your music to us, and once we've gathered up enough submissions, we'll be reviewing your music sometime within next week.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
If we get enough submissions through. Yeah, but also any other artists, maybe upcoming artists or old artists, or a new artist around that you want us to review their album or maybe a track in our podcasts, then we're definitely down to do that. But I think that is it from us for the rest of the podcast. Yeah. So it's been Parrot Talk Podcast. I'm Dan.
And I'm Louis.
And we're out. See you later.